Alright, what is up, guys? Just finished another sheath right here. Boy, am I tired. I have been so busy, like you wouldn't believe. This is probably one of the most complex sheaths I've ever done. And I was trying to think the other day, how many sheaths have I made, like overall? Including like the mangled ones that are just like a rolled up piece of plastic that I wouldn't even describe as a sheath. Probably less than 10. So I feel like I'm getting better, I hope. It's still really hard to perfect I'm trying not to make my sheath too hard to get out because I'm paranoid about that. Now, this one's still, I'm not right-handed, so that's the sucky part. I can't really open it that well. Sorry, I used the cotton ball to clean it up. What is that? OCD right here. I don't know what that is, but I'll clean that up. But anyway, yeah, so I really can't test it with my right hand, but with my left hand, it goes in really silky smooth. It still gets caught up, I think, right here on this recurve. This blade was like really hard to do with. It's a little bit of oil on there. But I'm thinking next time I need to tape off the recurve. But not only that, this knife, it's a Chinese knife, but it's a cool looking. Oops, sorry. It's a cool looking Chinese knife. Ah, my God, kick the tripod again. I think it looks pretty cool. It reminds me of the Buck Reaper with those handle scales. But there's a lot of sharp edges on it. And if it were my knife, I'd chamfer these edges here and this whole back. The back ain't catching on the sheath too bad. It's mainly like this edge here and these sharp edges. But it's not my knife, so I'm not gonna go take it to the grinder. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to work around it, and this is the best I could do. It looks good, And I was thinking of cutting down in here and get that full finger choil exposed, but I don't think the sheath would look right with that much blade, because the blade's exposed. Would it even look like a sheath or just like a little cover for the blade, So I left it up. It's really hard to do. Like, it's a right-handed sheath, so yeah, this edge right here makes me nervous. I so want to take a grinder to that, but like I said, it's not my sheath. Oops. Not making a good example here. It goes in pretty smooth. But yeah, to me it's all right. It's the best I can do. I came up with this little mounting system here. This took forever. The holes are slightly off. I didn't compensate for the. I was gonna form this, and I was gonna form it then drill the holes, but I didn't form it because I figured there was enough play in the Kydex that it would flex a little bit. That I don't need to form it. I mean, I don't know. But I didn't compensate for the screws on the other side of this, pushing the Kydex up, making these holes not lined up. So I should have put this on, then marked my holes, and then drilled. But hindsight is 20/20, right? That's why I haven't made so I'm still learning. So maybe when I get better, I'll make a video of me making one. But this one took about 3 days of engineering, so, and a lot of, screw ups, and I don't watch videos on how to make them. There's not a lot of video. I mean, there's videos on how to make a Kydex sheath, but not a lot of tips. You learn more by doing, at least in my opinion. Of course, the videos I've seen are very, very basic, heat it up, throw it up in a press, cut it out, and boom, you got a sheath. But it's really not that easy. There's a lot more into it. So I ended up buying a heat gun to loosen this sheath up. One of the other sheaths I sold, a guy said his was a little too tight, so he took a heat gun to it. So I ended up buying a heat gun. So now, oh shit, I already lost it. Boom, look at that. We got a heat gun. I had a coupon, so Harbor Freight, if you know what I mean. Harbor Freight special. This thing gets hot though, man. This thing is huge though. I didn't think it'd be that huge. Look at it, it's like a I don't know, it looks huge as heck. That's what she said. But yeah, check it out. Pretty sick, huh? And oh yeah, I've made these I don't know how it would work, but if you wanted to carry it, I forgot what they call it, baldric? No, it's not baldric. Slanted on your belt, kind of like that, or like this, whichever way you want. I put these eyelets in here, and you just rotate this. Oops, get in camera, rotate it up, and it would sit on your belt at an angle or whatever. Or, yeah, like that. So if I rotate it here, it'd be kind of sticking up this way. But yeah, pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Oh yeah, I started a Facebook page, so if you ever want a sheath and whatnot, I'm just gonna put the link down in the description. And what else? There's that. So link in the description if you guys ever want a sheath. I'm pretty good at making SEMA sheaths if you follow my channel. But I might try and make some lighter survival things with a little flint and steel. Something like if you want to support the channel, you can buy with these lighters here. Make a little Kydex sheath for it with a fire steel. Is it fire steel? Fire rod? Oh my god, my brain. I'm so tired. So I'm still shaking. Jesus. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Link down in the description. Subscribe. I'm not even asking you to like. Just subscribe, please. I need my subscriber count higher so I can monetize my videos and make my 50 cents every 3 years. So please smash that subscribe button and peace out and stay tuned for more.